remember my childhood. I remember how confused I was with the world. Things I saw and heard did not always match what I was told. I felt caught off guard. The ground beneath me shifted all the time. Nothing seemed stable. Usually I stood not knowing what to believe, as if the world had a blind spot that everyone knew of but nobody talked about. It's like renting an apartment and the leaky plumbing never gets discussed. How can I help you understand the confusion and therefore the solitude of my world? Things just didn't make much sense. Just as I learned the rules, they would change on me. Sometimes I was told that there was an exception or clause in the rule. What I would find was that winning did not always make sense. The world, like an anchor, lied heavy on my heart, pulling at me like the tide on the beach. Things do seem to get confused quite quickly, but there are still life's little signposts to keep you on track. There is a system to help you along. It's just that the system has these built-in flaws, pervasive in everything. Is this why people can't just get along, understand each other, or see eye to eye? There seems to be this built-in separation of everything that keeps things in discrete categories. I have a feeling this is only how we see the world, and not how it really is. I wish my sight was not so limited. Have you ever seen something that turned out not to be there? You thought you looked well enough. You might have sworn it was there. For all one knows it was there. But then it wasn't. It's no wonder I couldn't trust the things I saw. Maybe it all goes back to something simple and basic, like the Earth has a bit of wobble in its orbit. What would be the chance of that? Something fundamental that could explain all this confusion. Too bad we don't have a sensor for it. Maybe we aren't the best seers when it comes to this world. What we do best is sell and hoard everything we see. Yet, there is hope of us trying to make things better. But like the cast of characters on Noah's Ark, most of us just go along for the ride. When I was a kid, all I wanted was to grow and be understood. My spirit would have soared. If I just had some insight, there would not have been moments eaten up by mistakes. Others expected me to understand them. I thought we should band together. Now it frays my mind like an old rope to think about it. All I can do is look for something that ties me to the ground. But I know anything grounded is kept alive and at the same time trapped by its own grounding. Anything grounded is kept alive and trapped by its own grounding.